Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Mining with PigBenis. We're here on Arcadia still, mining with the D class. My near broken F213, I forgot to pick one up while I was in Cali. But yeah, we're doing a little end matter here in 8 coin. We're gonna switch it up, maybe go for a little quorum later in the episode. We're just basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hit 8C region K, and we're gonna fly up here to region B, and then we're gonna teleport back to probably it'll bring me to 8 coin headquarters. And yeah, we're ripping Arcadia up. Had a couple nice hits, mainly going for Khorum, because it's been selling like freaking crazy. It's been great. Today not so hot. Have not had any real good hits, so to speak. The other day I hit 630 PigBenis-Khorum, and that's back when the markup was raising. It was going up pretty good. I sold it for like 156%, so I got a good amount for it. However, I checked the auction today for Khorum, and I saved all my finds this last week. So, alright, bit of technical difficulties there. We hit an Alicinenni's liquid. So you can find this area, you can find Dianthus, I believe Quill could be found, as well as Energy. Oops, what am I doing here? I'm not paying attention to this one, I'm not doing. Did I take out? Yeah. I don't know. There you go. Alright. Oh my god. Just woke up. Long weekend. Labor Day weekend here in the States. Just a huge, long work weekend for me. But 45 hours in 3 days. It's just absurd. So yeah, it's good. It's good that summer's over. You know, I don't usually typically live or work the life most average Americans do. I guess you could say. Um, Summer for me is nothing but basically nonstop work. So when it's over, I'm like, oh, thank God. You know, most people are like, oh, well, go back to school and work and everything, and this is like my summer now, the fall and the winter and whatnot. So that's what happens when you work in the service industry. So Khorum, as I was talking about, is really just the in thing right now. Obviously, you know, Ceruleum and Hell are still hard, hit pretty hard by the miners that are down there. But I've seen a lot of miners move over here to Arcadia just to get some of this white gold. Really, it's exactly what it looks like, white gold. Little pellets of metal. Today the markup is 194%. This entire week I've basically sold, not sold. I haven't sold anything. I've been holding on to all my resources this entire week because I was anticipating the release that they did this morning for the rest of the Arcadian Keys instances, which they did. And I'm not sure. Yeah, in the bottom left, there's a little bit of Dianthus medium hit. In the bottom left, you can see people, you know, major gravity force. Oh wait, no, Scoria, Bob Beach Bum, Damon, nice dude. Treasure chest in Aka's 05. So people are using up those bigger keys now, and it's a really good thing for us miners, especially if you could hold on to a lot of stuff. I know I did sell that Khorum Hof for 156%, which netted me, you know, over 1,000 ped. But you know, if you held on to stuff in anticipation of the release of more keys, then you're probably going to end up doing pretty well. At least I hope so. Now, I probably won't sell the stuff today. Ped card is getting a bit low, but I do have reserve ped in the bank that I just don't put on my card for this sort of reason. So I think I'm going to sell the stuff tomorrow, because all the residual stuff on auction today will probably sell today, and then the markup will start increasing, you know, through tonight and into tomorrow. So that's kind of what I did with the Khorum too. I waited a bit because it was about 140, 145, and then there was nothing on the auction. I'm like, well, here's my chance, 156%, which is 16% over what it was going for. And now almost 200%, 192 I think it was, something like that. I think I saw a couple auctions there for 200%. Not a lot of competition at all. So I think, you know, with the release of the those ladder keys, those bigger keys, I think Khorum, you know, maybe we'll see it at 220%. So if you know where to hunt for it, you should really be in those areas. I hit a little bit this morning. I'm not sure if I have any on me. Oops, wrong one. No, I don't have any on me. Maybe I didn't hit any this morning. Small little run. I was finishing off an amp that I had last night, so. But I want to check all areas because it seems as though treasure this morning wasn't all that great. So, if you guys could hear the howling in the back, it's my mother-in-law's puppy crying its eyes out because it is just a big babby. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have to buy another F213. I may have to go back to Cali to purchase one. We'll see. Couple of big hofs, or all-time highs. I know a week or two ago, and I think I mentioned in the last video, there was a Nixarium all-time high, 50-something thousand head. Beautiful find. Just recently, in the last week, what was it? Milky Crystal. I want to say it was Milky Crystal for 100,000, or no, I'm sorry, 150,000. I don't know. It was just a ridiculous amount. I somewhat was expecting it because the mining was being really stingy. Just hardly any claims, hardly any hops to speak of. For me, I know there's a particular miner that I was talking to Gildy about that just seems to can't do anything wrong, and he seems to be soaking up a lot of towers recently. I'm not gonna mention who it was, but you could check the top 10 to see who it is. But I'm sure he's dropping a lot of level 8s. You know, a lot of probes. Unfortunately, I just haven't had time lately. No time at all. We're gonna drop one more probe here, and we're gonna move on, do a little treasure, see if we can't find anything. See if we can't find a little Khorum or something. Now, there's some really good spots here. I'm not gonna tell you really what they are. I think a lot of you guys know where the good Khorum spots are. You know, the problem with Khorum is that it's mixed in. It's mixed in with a lot of garbage, which almost devalues it, you know, because you are getting a lot of arrowhead, you're getting a lot of axe, stuff like that. So let's go to one of these spots and we'll pick up there. Alright guys, we're here, I believe this was Cheetah Dig Site. Let's just double check. Yeah, Cheetah Dig Site here, the northwest of the map, the ice region, I guess you could say. And this region does have Derulium in it. You can find it. I have global of it here. So we're going to click treasure and mineral ore. This is one of those areas that, you know, the good stuff's just mixed in with some real crap. You'll also find zinc, irianite, ignisium, copper, which I just found. Hold on here. Where's that? Oh, there it is. And then the treasure in this area is Korud, bronze, arrow, and then Khorum. So, you know, it's good stuff with bad stuff. Hoping to get a little bit of Khorum here to raise my my markup percentage, but we'll see. You know, also looking for a good hit rate, which seems to be bad this morning. So a little bit of bronze there too. Little bit of bronze. I'm not sure if bronze is being used at all. We'll find out. We will find out. I hope it is, because I've been sitting on a lot of bronze and brass, and it seems as though a lot of Khorum is in the same area as bronze and brass. So, bunch of changes to the Arcadian mineral. I mean, you know, the mineral maps pretty much stay the same for the most part. It's just like the percentage that you get from each ore or resource, I should say, changes just a little bit. Ample zinc. Yeah, see, the good and the bad. Same with Hell, though. I mean, Hell mine number 5's got zinc in it. It's got Megan stone in it, but it has beryllium, so you know, you gotta take your chances. It's always nice to get a nice big fat beryllium hof, or you know, something that you really would just want to go for. But we can make the zinc last here on Arcadia. We could definitely make it go. So one thing about Arcadia, like if you have enough time, if you have enough pet in your card, you can really make it last. Like you can really get your markup percentages on stuff, but you have to be really patient. That's the whole thing, especially with this type of mining. Planet side, especially not being on Calypso. Calypso, I mean, a lot of times some of this stuff is selling a day or two, and there's a Vita stone right there. I have not gotten a lot of Vita on my trip here, but then again, I've mostly focused on end matter and treasure. And despite all my treasure drops, I have not found any Sootos yet, which is just crazy. And I can't help but to think maybe the amps throw that off. Maybe like it's like ore, like you can't find certain types of rare ore used in certain type of amps because the TT value does not match up with the multiplication of the amp. So I don't know. I don't know if that works as treasure. I don't know if it could just be like a random system where you drop and then a number randomly generates like Dungeons and Dragons and checks your AC. And, if it hits, it hits. If not, it doesn't. It's probably more or less that, and then it gives you just a random value, TT value, treasure. Who knows? I'm just surprised that I've not hit any sort of treasure yet. It's yeah. I mean, I've dropped a lot of drops, especially when it first came out. And even, what was it, like 3 months ago I did? There's some Khorum right there. Looks to be an ample. Yeah. This is it. This is the stuff you really want right now. This is the hot market item. Let me show you what I mean. Vita core, which I have a little bit in there, is looking fairly good too. Daily is at on 176, but like I said, and look at the volume of sales. This is incredible. People are grinding out those keys. 13.1k pet, 1.8k pet for the day. It's incredible. And I think we're closing in on our rest of the amp here. Oh no, we've got a bunch of drops left still. I don't think I'll hit Beryllium. I think it's more south. This zone that I'm mining, it's pretty big, the revival zone, and I like to map my ores and end matters within the revivals area because it seems to make a lot of sense. I know once you move outside those revival areas, it does drastically change. So I think the revival area has a lot to do with it. There's a considerable Khorum right there, and it's looking pretty good for us. I think we're just going to continue on here. This is what we want. This is exactly what we want. Even if we don't global or HOF, we could still sustain ourselves using this stuff. Oh, I'm sure you guys are wondering about the armor. This is night. I don't know. You guys probably remember a bunch of episodes ago. There's a corridor, which had, which is funny. I mean, when people started crafting keys. Let me start up. People started crafting keys. It was up about 120, 121%, and I was actually hitting areas with it in it, and then it dropped all of a sudden, right down to 106. So I don't know what happened there. I know last night when I saw it, it was at 114, so it's very volatile, the Corrid. So, needless to say, there's a arrowhead right there. There we go! Oh my god, look at that, guys! You found something out of the ordinary. There's my double-handled urn. Wow, holy crap, I can't believe that just happened. Probably not worth much, but 51 ped. We found something out of ordinary. Holy shit. I don't freaking believe it. And it's openable. You can put stuff in it. 15 items. Wow, look at this. Alright. Dara double-handled urn. I was wondering why the loot window wasn't popping up. Holy shit. I'm shocked. I'm completely shocked right now. This is my first Sooto since the new system was released. Holy balls. Wow, that's pretty cool. Alright. I'm happy about it. I mean, you know, it's somewhat like ridiculous because it's, you know, it's just like a housing item. It's not worth a lot of money, but hell, that's pretty cool. I like that, man. Wow. I'm taken back. I mean, I prefer a gigantic tower, but I'll take an urn. Hopefully there's no ashes on it. Hopefully it's not used, but you know, it's funny. I'm just saying. Well, we haven't had a Sooto yet. There it is. Yeah, someone was listening apparently, and I got it on video, which is absolutely insane. The amount of drops that I do to get that on video, it's absolutely incredible. That's incredible. Holy shit. Let's see if we can't get a tower too. Why not? Let's just freaking get a tower while we're at it. Well, that's cool. That it finally happened. It finally happened. Sooto. Found something out of the ordinary. Nice. Little lag there. I was wondering how come the claim was found on the finder but not in the loot window. Pretty funny. Funny stuff. Erionite. We're gonna finish off this amp here because I think we're running a bit long. Good finds. You know, the Khorum obviously is not going to make up the cost of the amp. Guys, I only do the level 8 amps for the videos. I've been rolling with level 5s for a long time now because they're so cheap. They're really pretty much worth it if you just put yourself in a nice high markup area. And if you can get the finds, which is sometimes rather difficult, but you do it. Keep on plugging away. I gotta spend some time today and go through my bank, do a little bit of management. I've just been like, oh god, Arkadia. I gotta go through 30 different things and sort them all out and try to figure out, you know, the value in each one, what I can get. So I have to spend quite a bit of time on it. Oh, and a global to boot on a Corrid. I was hoping it maybe a Khorum, but if the Corrid today is 114, I'd be surprised. I know it was last night, but I expect it to rise just a little bit. I want to see it back up, obviously, near 120, because that's somewhat the magic number for me. This is the final drop, and hey guys, thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun. We got a global, we got something out of the ordinary. We found some high markup stuff, not a whole heck of a lot to speak of, and we'll see you in the next video. And I'll try to get a key run out here shortly. Just been having Trouble's finding time to do it, really. Apparently it takes about 30 minutes. So, anyway, we'll see you in the next video.